you, Con?
For the moment, yeah, it looks like it. I think everybody deserted us.
Where the boys gone, eh?
Mike is on holidays. Biscuit, I don't know if Biscuit is coming on or not. And Sam said you wanted it at 7 o'clock because you
I
want to
know.
go to rugby. So I brought it forward an hour, and it's only me and you. Well, that's all right. Good
Oh,
company,
well.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with good company, boy. You
exactly.
gonna watch a
Well,
rugby or what?
yeah, absolutely.
I'm pissed off, man. I got a really good VPN, but now ITV and BBC have discovered how to discover you have a VPN.
I
So
thought you could change it.
huh?
I thought you could change your
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before it's always worked, but I've just discovered this week, or yeah, yesterday when I tried getting onto the BBC and the ITV, I said, no, no, you have a VPN. You can't, you mustn't have a IP address that is masked. So I don't know how they done it. So they figured out that people are just coming in from everywhere,
mm,
and they're trying to stop that. Perhaps I don't know, but I'm going to go into there must be a way around it.
someone find a way of doing it.
Yeah, 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 for sure. I just didn't have time yesterday and today to do it, so I'll probably look into that tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, how are you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Can't complain. No point complaining, is it? No one takes any notice, Con, as you know. Do your best. So what's happening with these the bench now? Next week, 2 weeks yesterday, isn't it?
That's it. I don't know. We won't talk about it too much tonight, but just that bit of not a disagreement, of opinion, different of opinions
Yeah.
on certain
On what?
subjects. Of I did a bit of a fuck up. So I put the wrong invitation in. Uh, So I put the invitation. I put an invitation I'd done for
Yeah.
Silver Surfers.
Yeah. And he went out to Langland Bay.
And I went out to the Langley Bay and it came out not the right one because in the right one for the bench, it's Biscuit saying at the end, yeah. And now I would just like to say that we're going to need your help and we need the help of just a few people, which
Yeah.
explains all the blah 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 blah
Yeah.
going on, like
They'll have about 500 turning up, with it?
And
Oh,
now,
Langland.
now somebody else thinks that we're going to have like a shed load of people turning up and it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a problem for insurance and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I know. I never thought a bed should be so much of a thing.
Discussion show, isn't it?
But
I know
anyway,
it sounds stupid, but if anybody's got any concerns, you have to give them a piece of paper that says, sign this. And then what's it? And they say, what's it for? Well, if you hurt yourself carrying the bench, it's your own fault.
yeah, right, yeah,
You're doing it voluntarily, helping people out.
mm,
You know,
yeah,
we don't say for anything. It's a bench, it's heavy, and we're all helping to move it. You join in if you want to, but don't blame us if you hurt yourself.
yeah, right, yeah, for
You
sure.
know, it's
A
a pain in the ass,
disclaimer,
but
disclaimer, a global
yeah,
disclaimer,
yeah.
claimer.
Everybody's after suing everybody if something goes wrong. Where there's pain, there's someone to gain.
Yeah, for sure. That's the old insurance slogan,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Some bastard has to pay
Yeah.
somewhere. But, so
Yeah. So I've had a bit of a week at it, actually, fun.
yeah,
Oh, just editing and did some filming, not filming, star photography,
mm.
and it wasn't all that good. And I'm working out on when I can get this new Comet Nishimura.
What does that do then?
Well, it's last week, and now it's going to be rising now in the evening sky from about the 10th or 11th, not 11th, 12th. But I'm looking at the sun, and I've been I've been all over the charts on topography,
Mm.
to find a place because it's so low in the sky. It's like 5 degrees, and that's
You're
like,
pretty high then.
and
Got
it's
to
not.
get up pretty high.
No, it's not high at all. It's like
Oh,
that.
you got to get high.
Yeah, yeah. I got to find a high place with level C, so I might get it. I might get up to 10 degrees, because the problem is it's at sunset, so you got the afterglow of the sun,
Yeah,
and I'm trying to work out how I can do it. I want to get the photo, but if I get the photo, it's gonna be a great photo.
which side of the sky is it in then?
And
East.
it was in the east in the morning. I've been staying up
Yeah.
till ridiculous hours trying to get it in the morning, but I haven't got it yet because it's too. Where I am, I'm not in a valley, but all around me is where it's like the Gower.
Yeah.
It's a long plain of high rock, and to the east, it's like that. And any sort of house in the way in the distance, or little hill or something,
Mm.
you're fucked. And I've been
Yeah.
trying to find places where I can get over that, but I can't find them. So I've been going over my maps and all this kind of shit, trying to find out angles and
Mm.
sites and see if I can see it. But I'm not going to drive about 300 miles to get it.
Yeah. Need to be up a big mountain somewhere.
Yeah, right. There is somewhere, but there's too much pollution, or there is somewhere it's called Menizum, but there's so much light pollution, especially around about September time because the Cummers are still here. And there's all campings around, and they
Mm.
never turn their lights off, and
Yeah.
it's just a disaster. And it's already, you got to have really dark skies to see it, so you can't have any light pollution from town or a village or anything. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
If I get it, I'll be stoked. If I don't, well, I'll think, oh well, I did it. At least I tried.
Yeah. Better to have tried than never to have tried at all.
Yeah, but it's a bugger. It's not like you can just step on a ladder and go, oh, there we are, it's high enough now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure people think you just take out the camera. Oh, look, this is Comet. Oh, chick. And that's it.
Yeah.
You got it like the old Instamatic, and it's good.
Yeah.
Hmm?
How hot is it where you are, Con?
Huh?
How
Bloody
hot is it?
hot. Bloody hot.
Yesterday, man, it was just so bloody hot here. It was absolutely double boil you.
Double boil, oh, fucking hell,
Yeah.
that's hot. Yeah. It's like about 2 weeks ago, yeah. Just couldn't step out the front door. The door open, but with all the curtains closed and everything, just
Yeah.
to keep in the shade.
But there's no wind. It was just
Hmm.
so bloody hot. It's
Yeah,
killer.
it's yeah, it's not so good for the older people, is it?
That's all. Well, it's not so good. My son's cycling from Land's End to John O'Groats.
Oh, bloody hell. It's going to be a
He's
grind.
he set off yesterday morning.
Mhm.
He just texted us. He texted us an hour ago that he was in Bristol. He's got to get the hell. How many? 2 hours ago, he said he was in Bristol, and he's got to get to Hereford by close of play tonight.
Bloody hell. It's a long
I
way,
know.
isn't it?
I know.
From Land's End to Hereford in a day.
No, he went from left Land's End yesterday, Saturday morning,
Yeah.
and now he's in Bristol. Well, he's just gone through Bristol.
Hmm.
He spent one night halfway up, Saturday night somewhere, and now he's cycling from, I think it was Truro to Hereford today.
Ooh.
It's a bleeding long way.
Well, good luck to him. I hope he does it.
God, must be absolutely shattered.
Oh, God, yeah. Imagine doing it. He's just like done a really hard day and you think, oh, well, that was hard. And then you go to bed and then you get up in the morning and realize you've got to do
Him
it
again.
again.
He's got 9 full days to do just over 1,000 miles. I know. I said he must be bloody bonkers, mate.
Mm.
Normally it's a 11, 12-day journey. He said, oh, and we're going to do it in 9. I said, why? Just do it in 12, like everybody else
Is
does.
he trying to beat the record or something?
No, he's just I don't think he just wanted to not spend any more time on it. He's not doing it for anything in particular, just because he just fancied doing it, him and his mate. Challenge. Yeah. Whatever rocks you boat, I suppose.
Mm. Yeah, fucking
Do you do anything to keep yourself fit these days, Con?
talking, yeah.
Talking or walking?
Talking, yeah.
All right.
No, I can't do bugger all, man. It pisses me off.
Your legs still, I know they're bad, but you can't walk on them either.
I
I
can
know.
walk on them, yeah, but they get the sort of use that they get really tired very quickly. So I got to start working on that now,
Yeah.
basically.
I have
You
to get one
know.
of them step-in machines, boring as buggery, but it does
Yeah,
certainly help.
yeah. It's an idea. I do wiggle my feet about when I'm sitting down here at the computer.
Yeah, you got to keep doing something else. You'll end up with
Yeah,
your legs don't work,
that'd be a bugger.
and then you won't be able to get up and do your photograph shot.
Yeah,
Photograph.
yeah. Actually, when I do it, first 10 minutes is about hard. I've got a good one coming up next Friday. I got to go to the Junior Pro it's a WSL Junior Pro at La Torche.
Yeah,
I'm invited there to do a round table on psychology of addiction and stuff like that.
yeah.
And that's going to be a good walk because then I want to do some photos of the surfing. So I'm not going to waste my day just doing a round table for an hour.
I know.
So
Do a little bit of exercise each day. Now work up to it.
yeah, we'll do. That's a good idea, Kit. I'll take your advice, I think.
Just a little bit each day.
Hmm.
Just enough to get you up and about. So it won't be such a struggle then when you actually go and do it.
Mm. I do get up, I have to walk down the stairs and I have to walk back up the stairs and then walk downstairs and back up the stairs. And there's a good lot of stairs because I live up on above the road, the road level. So, and to the walk across to the car as well.
Yeah. Have you got an iPhone or a smartphone which measures your steps?
I know I got the Samsung A32 or something. I don't know.
Is it a smartphone, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it'll have a step counter on it.
Well,
Just to see how much you're walking each day, you can make sure you do a minimum number each day then.
how will it do that?
I don't know, it just does it.
All
Every time you wiggle your ass, it bloody clicks a clicker on it.
right. So
Just stick it in your
I can
pocket.
fool it just by doing that
Yeah,
then.
you could fool it, I know.
Well, you're only fooling yourself then, aren't
Yeah, exactly, I know.
you?
We usually go for a walk, not every day, but we do some days go down the beach for a walk.
Yeah. Well, I can't go on the beach, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. I was down there yesterday and at the top of the beach on the grass,
Mm,
I really wanted to walk down onto the sand and
mm,
just paddle in the sea, And I go, oh,
yeah.
fuck, I got these bandages on. I'm oh fuck, don't do it, don't do it. You can still just get infected or if you do something stupid
Can you
like
wear some like trainers or something?
that. No,
Leggings or something.
no, you can't. That will stop it because then I won't feel the sea, but I want the sea on my feet and my
Yeah,
legs.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
but it'll come. It'll come.
yeah, yeah.
Patience,
It's
patience.
getting better, Con. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the main thing. It's getting better,
There is a light at the end of that tunnel.
and I have lost some weight. So,
'Cause that's the other thing, isn't it? You're sitting down not doing anything, you put weight on.
oh bloody hell, tell me about it.
It's easily done, especially if you have 6 sugars in your coffee.
I don't drink sugar. I don't take sugar. I drink honey,
One of those days.
just honey.
Just honey.
Yeah,
Still got a lot of calories in it, though.
yeah, for sure. But sugar, I stopped sugar a long time ago.
Mhm. No, honey's definitely better for you.
Mm. I like honey.
So what's happening with the boys then? Where are they?
I don't know. They, I love that. They, like somebody wanted to change the time because of the
Yeah, Sam
rugby.
said he's changing the
Yeah,
time. Which is
yeah.
fine, okay.
And it's now it's up 7:15 your time, is
Yeah,
it? And he said
20
7 o'clock.
past. 20
Yeah,
past, yeah.
yeah. He said 7 o'clock, and so he'd probably come in at 8 o'clock. Oh, sorry, boys, I gotta go. The rugby's on.
Yeah, having changed it for everybody, then he doesn't come in himself.
Yeah, right. So I don't know where Biscuit is. I think he said something about he had something. I got a
Mike's
flick.
away on holiday again, is he?
Huh?
Mike away on holiday.
Mm-hmm. He's still in Rhodes, isn't he? Yeah. I got a flicker with my camera. I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
notice every now and again is a
Yeah, there's a little. There we are. That was one right.
yeah.
I don't know why that is. I just don't know why. Maybe I'll just give it all a blowout with
A very
the.
good picture though, Con, I must say.
Well, now I've
Very
got.
clear picture.
Yeah, well, I've got fiber now.
Ah, well, I got
Yeah,
fiber. My camera might be all gogged up. Have you got a separate camera?
I got a really good one. Yeah,
Yes, you can tell the difference.
yeah, and my mic. I got a really good mic as well.
Mm. Yeah, because the clarity of what I can see is so much clearer than mine.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah.
I've just got
But
the
I work on the lights behind and everything. Like the
yeah,
curtains, I have to close the curtains, put the different lights on as well to get the light in right. Because I can just do this sort of thing and get. Hang on, let's try this.
yeah.
A good class. I love it. Little toys. But that gives me like I'm on a green screen. If you see my t-shirt, I'm not on a green
No,
screen.
I can still see everything. Doesn't gone.
That was
You
not.
got pink now.
Yeah. Go back to the other one. There we go.
It's back to normal.
Oh, I can just have it one color.
Mm.
Like that. Oh, we'll do it like that. That's nice. Just a couple of little lights I bought. They're only about €6 each. And they're fabulous. Really good lights, especially at night. You can't see it now because it's all
Yeah.
lit up. If I go here, you'll see them.
Oh yeah.
Little things. They're almost like child's toys, you get them off,
Yeah.
I think it was Temu or something like that. I thought, well, I'll try it, but because you know what it's like. You see these things and incredible images
Uh,
on the wall and everything. So I thought, well, I it's called the Aurora, this one. I like that. So it's only €6 and it was free shipping. So I'll give it a go. So I got one and it was bloody marvelous. I thought, fuck, man, that's brilliant. Morgan saw it, fell in love with it straight away. So I had to get one for her then. So when I
uh,
was getting one for her, I thought, well, I'll get another one for me. So then hers sort of started making a noise. I don't know why. So I had to get another one for her. I said, oh, I'll get you another one. Only €6 for it. So that, oh, I'll get myself another one as well at the same time. So if one breaks down, then I'll have so I just put the three of them on now, and they're all LED. They don't use any
no,
electricity at all.
they're clever this stuff these days.
I am marvelous. It's just it's a cheap way of having lighting in the background, which sort of doesn't do anything in particular, but it does do something. It adds to the
The
backdrop
ambience. Yeah.
ambiance. Mm. But now it's light outside, I can't get the full effects of it. So
Yeah.
I've got to counterbalance the light coming in from this side with the light this side. So otherwise, I just got one side of me is dark and the other side of me is light, sort of thing.
Mm.
So it's fun learning a lot about stage lighting or lighting
Yeah.
a
My
scene.
son was telling me that when they do filming interviews, and they usually have two cameras, one either
Mhm.
side of the people when they're talking. But I didn't realize that they both see different intensities of light.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
If you run the film through, it goes like light and dark, light and dark. So they have to balance that light
Mm.
in the editing room to make sure it's the same
Yeah.
and intensity of light.
Yeah.
When they move one camera to one side of the face, the other side of the face.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, it's a bugger." He said, "Sometimes, it's not easy. You think, oh, just click a button, but
No, it's not.
when
It's
but
not
when you
that easy. I wish it was.
when you're watching television, you don't realize all these other things has got to go on.
Right, I'll show
You
you.
don't,
I'll
you
show
don't
you
think you
something.
can
Right.
notice.
I'll show you the one I wanted to post, which I was supposed to post. Where's it gone? Is it? No, it's not. Is it?
I would just like to say eventually make some choices. But, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is the one. Hang on a sec. I don't care. I'll share the screen now.
Yeah.
Okay. This is yeah. This is the one.
I would just like to say
talking to you. The memorial bench will arrive on the 23rd of September at 10:30, so see you at the steps. I'm also taking the bench from Robert's Place to a placement about 300 yards. There will be some refreshments on the site for the lifters.
Hey, all you down there in
I would just like to say talking to you from the memorial bench. A big shout out to all involved in city response at Camp. See you on the 23rd of September, 10:30 outside the Robert's Place Surfside Cafe. Again, thank you for your support.
I would just like to say that the bench will be delivered on Saturday, 23rd of September. We need a few volunteers to carry the bench to its emplacement. If you can help, please let us know in the comments of this post. It has been a long road getting to here. Thanks for your support.
You see?
Yeah.
Hang on, stop now. Oh, okay.
It's getting to the point now where you see this stuff on the television or on Facebook. You don't know if it's real or it's not, and it's
It's great. Isn't it?
the Rishi Sunak and a few other people giving these statements. Only to find that they hadn't made any statements, and people just made them up, manipulated the.
I've seen two this week, right? That Paul McCartney is dead.
Yeah.
Why are people doing this? And another one was that Yellowstone had exploded and it's a big disaster in the States. I mean, who are doing these? Why?
Think of the panic people are going to go into if they hear news like that.
And it's obviously fake, you just look at it straight away. I thought, what's Paul McCartney? I would have heard about something like that if Paul McCartney had died. So they stopped on Paul McCartney straight away. He's off to somewhere else today.
Busy trying to find his guitar, isn't
he? Yeah, he is.
There's a big campaign out there at the moment from trying to find out when he got guitar stolen when he was in Hamburg.
When was that?
When he's in the 60s, he had one of his best guitars nicked.
I didn't.
And now he's trying to trace it. Big rewards, I think, for anybody who comes up with it, because you know it's going to be his. Because you know your own guitar, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There'd be marks on it.
Did you have the Hohner bass then, or what?
I can't remember. Yeah, upset. I can't remember. If you just Google it, it'll come up and it'll tell you what it is.
I'll look at that. If it's a Hohner or Rickenbacker, then it would have serial numbers on them. So I can, with my guitar, the Takamine I have, it's a custom, and I can tell that by the serial number. It was especially made a prototype, and it was made on the morning of January the 18th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 1998, something like that. Maybe before, I can't remember the date. It's amazing, just the serial number. Wow.
I know. The trouble is, these people can copy anything. That's we've got to be careful of.
Yeah. Especially
the Chinese.
Oh yeah, well I got a Chinese Martin, bloody beautiful. It works
Yeah.
really good. Made out of the same wood as Martin.
Mm.
It costs a 30th of the price.
I know. This is the thing. They can copy stuff very, very well.
Mm. Yeah,
And
well,
then,
yeah, I just wanted one, just basically to put it on the rack, like, you know, so it looked like a Martin. But you know, I could have had a Martin logo on it if I wanted it.
Mm.
I thought, no, I'm not. You know, it's this one here. This one here.
Yeah.
It's a copy of D45, and see, I've left it with the Siggy on it.
Mm.
Instead of like, should, you know, they said, do you want the Martin logo on it? I said, well, no, I was pushing it a bit, and I don't want to, or I don't give a fuck. I just want a Martin copy just to play,
Yeah.
and it's fun, and just I'm not trying to say I own a Martin sort of thing. I
No.
just got a Martin copy, you know, and people do have them with the Martin on it.
I know.
Lovely sound on it.
Mm.
But that is with grade A. Oh, fuck. Shit. Grade A wood.
Mm.
And it costs from about €500, something like that. You know?
Things with the Chinese, they can copy anything, and they can do a really good copy, or they can do a really good copy, but actually doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it
you
looks
could
as though
buy
it's
the same guitar as that one for 120.
yeah. You can have a
But
copy of the copy.
it's made of the wood is cardboard basically, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it looks the same. It looks very similar.
Yeah. No. Yeah. They're well, that's how they make their money, isn't it?
It was really funny. It
Yeah.
was like when I ordered that one, I was a long time in discussion with them as well. Really nice people, and so you know, I could choose the wood I wanted. You know, so I was looking at all these Martin guitars and seeing the woods they used, and in the end, I got exactly what I wanted. You know, the wood and the abalone, mother of pearl. You know, and all that. Hang on, somebody's calling in somewhere from somewhere. I've got Facebook up. Sounded like a message from Spacebook. What am I on about? Michael Eames, Andy Crawford, Bob Brady, main issues, Vicky. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna, because I was talking to Vicky earlier.
Yeah.
I let her know that I've been talking to Paul Preedy, and she's got the ashes now. She's really
Yeah.
stoked because they all come in a like a vase, but
Yeah.
it's like with a photo of Langland around it.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
really class. It's not Langland, but it looks like.
Yeah.
So I got to talking with her about the preparations for the spreading of the ashes, and asked her if she wanted them all to go in at the same time,
Mm.
or if she wants to keep a bit and then put them somewhere else.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, that's not a bad idea." I explained what I did with my dad, and I put a bit of him up in Wales, a bit down here, and whatever, you know. And she said, "Oh, that's an idea. Next time I go to Tenerife, I can put him on the spot where Dave used to like surfing." I said, "There we are." So you have a think about it now, and we're looking basically in round about the first week in October. That's when the tides are good. So
Good.
that'll be. Oh, she's going to come back to me on that one. She's going to decide what she wants to do. But she's happy having the ashes in the house. She's got someone to talk to.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, I got someone to talk to again." And she said, "But he doesn't answer me back." And Paul Breedy had said to her about it. He said, "But he never answered you back anyway."
No, I'll try and pop down again.
Mm.
Yeah.
So she's got the ashes back, and so now That's the next project, isn't it? Something.
Yep.
If we can get away with it.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people interested, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for him, half the people wouldn't be surfing, would they?
Exactly.
You know, with his help and encouragement.
Guidance as well. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Somebody's calling you.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? Thing's going off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Poor Petey coming back. I just want to talk to her about with Vicky.
Yeah.
Is that Lena and that side of the family? They want to be there. His daughter Lena and
Has he just got the one daughter?
yeah, she did have another one, but it was dead, wasn't it? It died.
I don't know. No, I remember saying, yeah.
Mm.
Where's the daughter live? Is it somewhere in the Midlands somewhere, isn't it?
I don't know. I really have no idea, Kip. And so she can't get down until the first week in October. So this is what Paul and myself had discussed.
Yeah.
Paul is basically the nearest person that was to Dave. Like,
Yeah.
Dave gave him his Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Paul's got Johnny Hutton's board, Jeff Cridge's board, and he's got the Baron now as well. He's got a collection. He's got most of. Oh, Sam entered. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, coming just for when you got 7 minutes left.
Yeah. So he's talking about he's going to give the board to the British Surfing Museum.
Yeah.
Baron, and then a few photos and some, two of us are working on some sort of dialogue or photos. I'm digging up photos all over the place at the moment. Research for that. So that'll be cool. Hey there, Sam. You're a bit late because we're just about finishing.
Yeah, I meant I had to explain it's bloody murder. I was anticipating 8 o'clock we'll all be wanting to watch the rugby, so I suggested 7 o'clock, and of course it all went pear-shaped my end. I couldn't.
We were talking about it, yeah. You got shit earlier. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
And I figured then when Biscuit said he wouldn't be along, and I thought, and Michael's on holiday. And I thought after the last couple of stuff on the thread, I thought, were we going to talk things tonight? But I thought there's not going to be many here to talk. But anyway,
only me and Kipper, and we've had a great chat, haven't we, Kip?
Yeah, I figured that was log on. But so it's read the B word. It all seems to be into place. Great that little video thing you put up.
Yeah, actually, I actually put the wrong. I just showed Kipper the one I wanted to put up. I put the wrong one up because it gives the impression that everybody should come along and lift the bench up.
Well, I was gonna mention that last week.
Yeah, but I have to. I'm gonna have I just posted the Silver Surfers now this afternoon for last week's one, and it's got the actual intro on it with the one I wanted. But what I'll do, I'll put that intro up as well separately with a little explanation saying I didn't want 10 million people to come.
Well, that's why when we were talking about it last week, and I could see it was nudging towards getting everybody along, and as is typical for us, we always move our own goalposts all the time. So I've had back and forth banter with Biscuit. And from the outset, I thought, okay, so we're going to do it. Us lot are going to get ourselves together and we're going to do it. So I was offering up sort of ideas and this, that, and the other. And then Biscuit said, no, leave it to the professionals, Sam. I thought we were the professionals. So, and then asking for the world and his dog to come along and help us, I thought, isn't that going to kind of confuse the issue? We don't want millions of people when we're actually trying to do it.
The only reason was was that we needed a few people to give us a hand to carry it to the site. After that, we were okay, you know.
Yeah, but I thought we could have
But
mustered that.
I did a fuck up on my presentation, and I posted because I had about 3 or 4 versions of the same thing saying different things, and I posted the wrong one up. So everybody got the impression now that everybody's invited to come and give us a hand to move the bench. So
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is not what I intended.
No, I know, but I thought that when we discussed about it, your idea of inviting everybody along was what we were talking about it, and when we were talking about it, I thought, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because it was still a bit grey in as much as, was the bench going to be coming down to the maybe storage point that Primo had sort of organized and whatever, and that's why I was suggesting, okay, that's a good time for us to be able to fit the casters and the brackets, and then less hassle inside, suggesting making a template, going up there quietly when nobody's around, drilling holes already, as opposed to having a multitude hovering around us when we're trying to sort of.
Well, I'm a bit guilty of that. I sort of mixed up a few things, so I'm trying to rectify that. But you can imagine, like, I got four things, the same thing, but there's 4 of them saying different things.
So it's still arriving 10:30 on the 23rd, is it?
Yeah.
And that's when we're going to actually move on doing it.
Hopefully there won't be a flash crowd.
It was only at the 11th hour. Biscuit sort of offered up his son with all the rock and roll tools, and I thought, great.
He didn't know because his son was down in Taunton somewhere, wasn't he? Dealing with cement roofs or something like that.
So we needed to have a plan B, because if the date is set for it arriving and he wasn't guaranteed to be able to be along, but I think sort of, he's been on it, sorting all the stuff out. So I saw the post of the brackets, and the bolts, fine, My only thing was thinking of fitting the brackets to the bench, where it was. But his idea now, which is quite a good one, of actually fitting the brackets into the concrete and then sitting the legs of the bench, not the arms, the legs of the bench down over the heads of the thunderbolts, and then screwing in the one-way screws into the side brackets, which is fine, that's the only way you can do it now.
All right.
I think he said brackets are okay.
It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll secure it then, won't it?
So you reckon I had a little measure. So the heads of the thunderbolts and the sort of 2 mil of the bracket itself will lift it sufficiently off the ground.
Yeah, it'll be about 10 millimeter off the floor, which is enough as long as you're not standing in the wet.
Not capillary.
Well, we've got less than a minute, boys.
All right, I'm sort of don't sort of roll back or whatever.
Thanks for coming in, Sam.
Yeah, it's I'm not going to go into how I got you, how I didn't.
No worry. You're only on audio as well. I haven't got you.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I don't know why, because I clicked the little thing that says, maybe I thought I clicked that start video thing. There we are now.
There you are.
Yeah,
Sam.
Everything's working really well tonight, isn't it? Everybody's got clear photos.
It's really cooking latter part of the day after the thunderstorms in the morning.